Everybody, what's going on? Ed0626 here, bringing you some Call of Duty World War II gameplay on the map Aachen. Now, let me tell you a quick story about this game, dude. I was having a rough time. I still pulled out a pretty solid KD, pretty solid score, but goddamn, this map is just probably one of the worst maps in the game, period. And out of all of the base maps, anyway, I haven't really played much of the DLC maps that form an opinion on them because I don't have them, but. You know, in terms of base maps, Aachen is one of the ones I steer away from the most. It's not great. It's not a great map. It's way too chaotic, way too flank rowdy. It's rough, man. Anyway, guys, I just want to talk to you guys something about today that has been, I don't want to say taking Call of Duty, the community, by storm, but it's definitely been the talk of many of people in the Call of Duty community, including the Gaming Revolution, who is the one allegedly giving out these leaks that I'm going to be, I don't want to say talking about because I don't have anything listed out, but just giving my thoughts and opinions on, I guess you can say, so to speak. But if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm going to be discussing Call of Duty 2020, aka Treyarch's alleged next installment in the game. I don't think it was ever really confirmed. I mean, obviously we all know that's the case, but it was never confirmed by Activision or denied that Treyarch was the one to take over. And I had a video a very long time ago how I was talking about how Call of Duty's in shambles and how this next Treyarch game is going to be shit because there's going to be no development time, blah blah blah. It seems as though they're making a game allegedly focused around the Cold War Vietnam era. Now, some of you may be wondering, well, doesn't Black Ops 1 already do that, and somewhat Black Ops 2 in the 80s? In the 70s and 80s? Yes. I don't really know what they're doing. Allegedly, it's a soft reboot, just like they did with Modern Warfare and that series with Call of Duty 2019, and you all know how I feel about Modern Warfare as a multiplayer game, and you know I will not touch Warzone just for the sheer fact that I think the game is complete and utter shit. But I am excited and a little bit worried about what's to come when it comes to a possible Cold War Vietnam era game. Now, specifically Vietnam, because I don't think there's been a proper Vietnam game probably since Rising Storm came out on PC quite a while ago. Now, I don't play PC, and I've seen a little bit of Rising Storm. To me, I'm not at all interested in the game. It's not something I would play. It doesn't look cool. The layout and the UI and the HUD just looks terrible, in my opinion. But there hasn't been a Vietnam game that I know of that, is solely Vietnam. So I would hope that Call of Duty goes in some sort of direction where they focus more on the Vietnam side as opposed to the Black Ops-esque side of things and the Cold War side of things, because I think it would be cool, man. I really think it would be cool if Call of Duty took a Vietnam route and did, iconic battles like Khe Sanh, the city of Hue, jungle battles, and so on. You can mix up you can do a lot of different shit with Vietnam. And actually, I just remembered, there hasn't also been Battlefield, I think it was Bad Company 2 released a Vietnam-esque DLC, which I heard was looked fondly upon by the Battlefield community. I never played Bad Company 2, so I wouldn't know, but that was another instance where I think the Vietnam era got a proper sort of mini-game, so to speak. I don't know how many maps and shit was involved in the Bad Company 2 update, but I heard it was cool. And again, I think it would be awesome. It really would be cool, because I don't think Battlefield's going to touch on that. I think Battlefield's next game is going to be more of a modern game, and I think this would be the time for Call of Duty to really take a step up and shine, so to speak, for if they do a Vietnam game. It would be cool. I mean, campaign-wise, I don't really care what they do. I just hope it's good. Treyarch usually has some of the better campaigns, if you don't count Black Ops 3. So I have faith in them to make a somewhat decent campaign. I'm more focused on the multiplayer side of things and how that's going to lay out. I just want a good first-person shooter to play, man. I'm really sick of all this incompetence and stupidity by developers. Of course, you all recently saw my Battlefield 5 rant and how Battlefield 5 can't even call itself a World War II game because there's really not much World War II in it besides the Pacific. So I hope that if Call of Duty does go this Vietnam route, I think it would be... I hope they solely stick to that, and I hope they stick to the history of Vietnam. Because, in my opinion, the Vietnam War is probably one of my favorite wars to study and read up upon, because there's just so much shit. I mean, take out the politics of everything and so on. From the first battle, which is covered in the movie We Were Soldiers. By the way, Vietnam-era movies, fantastic. But from the first battle in We Were Soldiers, I think that was the first battle, to the Tet Offensive and so on, when the American soldiers were leaving the country and the fighting was still pretty much going on. I think it's something that they could cover, and I think it would be really cool if they could, you know, take the steps to make a proper Vietnam game. So that's my thoughts. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. What do you think about this sort of deal? Again, nothing's confirmed or denied, but I just want to see a good game. Anyway, have a great day, and peace out.